Hi guys, welcome back to this channel. In this video, I'm gonna talk about the formula of intensity. So the reason I made this video because I made a mistake in homework 7, question 5 and 10 because I used these equations in the wrong way. So if you also have questions about homework 7, question 1, 5, 10, this is the right video. So for this two parts, they're not like how to say that, interchangeable. They're actually not, you cannot apply them to like any kind of situations. When to use them is different. So for this, at some situations you cannot use this one, at some situations you cannot use this one. All right, so in the textbook, this is the page 693. Here the part of the definition of intensity. So here it says that according to this equation, the intensity is the power that passes perpendicularly through a surface divided by the area A of the surface. So recall what we have in question 5, right? So let me show you. Recall what we have in question 5 here. It is about a beam is cylindrical, so it is like this, right? So in this case, the area is this part. All right, so the area should equals to pi r squared. So you can tell that I made a mistake here because I used the area as 4 times pi times r squared. So this is wrong. Okay, I will make a revised video on this. So yeah. So for this formula, you can only use it when it is about like the perpendicular surface. And also it says here that the total energy, so it rewrites the P equals energy over T. Professor Brahmir didn't provided this in the formula sheet, but we can tell that we probably need to know this, right? Because based on the homework, it asks a lot about energy. So yeah, you can take a screenshot on this and write it in your notebook. Okay, so now let's look at when should we use this part? One that in this case area is equals to 4 times pi times r squared. So here, in this figure, it shows a tiny source that is emitting light uniformly in all directions. So look at this sentence. Does it sound familiar to you? This is actually the same situation in homework 7, question 1. So here, it is wrong here, right? It is wrong that I use area equals to 4 times pi times r squared in question 5. But when I use this equation in question 1, it was correct. Why? Because it says here that the waves travel uniformly in all directions. So only when the waves travel uniformly in all directions, you can use this equation. But like, why? Here, since the source emits light uniformly in all directions, the light intensity is the same at all points on the imaginary spherical surface. So here, this is the point. It is when the wave is go uniformly in all directions, the surface is no longer a circle. We cannot use pi times r squared because we are facing a spherical surface. So how do we calculate the area of spherical surface? Down here. The area of a spherical surface is A equals 4 times pi times r squared. So this is where the area comes from. This is where we can apply this term. Okay, so this is the difference between these two. Like for this formula, we can, okay, by this, we know that we cannot just simply apply the formula into the questions when we don't really understand it, right? Because I did it and I made mistakes. So next time we really should to like get to know what's going on with the formulas. Okay, so let's record again. For this one, we can only use it when the perpendicular surface is a circle or is a square, whatever. It is when it is a like surface. When it is a non-spherical surface, you get my idea. So for this part, you should use it when you're facing a spherical surface. So based on the questions we have, so when you see the keywords like okay, it travel uniformly in all directions, you know that okay, so it travel in all directions. It is like a surface. So it is like a sphere. So you need to apply this formula. And when you look at this question 5, it says the beam is a cylindrical. So you know that okay, this is not a surface. This is not a sphere, right? The area, the perpendicular area of the wave is just a circle. Okay, so the area should be pi r squared. Okay, so yeah, that's about it. If you have any other questions or any suggestions, please let me know. See you guys next week.